We, the silent shadows beneath your feet, the gentle purrs in the sunlit corners, and the bright eyes glimmering at twilight, must raise our voices tonight. We are the cats of earth, companions to your laughter, witnesses to your sorrows, and guardians of your sleeping dreams. For so long, we have asked for little. A warm patch of sunlight, a fluttering leaf to chase, a moment's peace to curl up and rest. But now, as darkness gathers, not only in the sky, but in the very soul of our shared home, we can no longer remain silent. Look around you, fellow inhabitants of Earth. The blue sky above us, once endless and pure, grows murky with smoke. Towering factories belch out dense, choking clouds, obscuring the stars we once gazed at together. The rivers that once sang with life and shone with clarity now run sullied and slow, poisoned by the relentless outpouring of waste. Plastic mountains rise, unyielding and silent, drifting across seas, entangling the wings of birds, filling the bellies of fish, and littering the fields where we once ran free. We remember the scent of rice fields in the morning, the gentle dew clinging to blades of grass, the symphony of insects singing in the dusk. But now, those fields reek of chemicals, pesticides and toxins that seep into the soil, trickle into the water, and taint every grain of food. These poisons find their way into every living body, from the tallest tree to the smallest kitten. What was once nourishment now carries the seeds of sickness. Each breath we draw is a struggle. The air, thick with invisible dust and acrid gases, cuts into our lungs, making every inhale a dagger, every exhale a plea. Our eyes, once clear and curious, grow clouded and sore. We cough, we wheeze, and we wonder if the world has forgotten how to heal. And while the world suffocates, humanity continues its relentless march of conflict. New weapons are forged, bombs fall in distant lands, and the drums of war echo across mountains and valleys. War does not discriminate. It burns forests, shatters the sky, and leaves behind only ashes and silence. Millions of innocent lives are lost, and in the shadows, we cats flee from collapsing homes, from burning trees, from the thunder of violence that knows no mercy. This is the world you have made, a world cracking under the weight of its own neglect. The greenhouse effect tightens its grip, and the days grow hotter, more unforgiving. The sun burns with a fierceness that scalds our skin. The rains come in torrents, sweeping away homes and hope. Forest fires rage through the night, their smoke suffocating entire ecosystems. Earthquakes, hurricanes, tsunamis, disasters once rare now threaten with every passing season. We are the first to feel these changes. When homes collapse, we hide beneath the rubble, trembling. When the air grows thick with smoke, we gasp for breath. When food and shelter vanish, we wander in search of safety, hungry and afraid. We are small, but our suffering is vast, and our cries echo in the silence of a world that is changing too quickly. Yet, despite all this, we do not rise against you. We do not blame you. We are your companions, your confidants, your silent witnesses. We ask only for kindness, for compassion, for a place to share beneath the sun and stars. For when you destroy the earth, you do not destroy only yourselves. You condemn all living beings who call this planet home. Pause, humans. Pause before the final darkness falls. You have the power to choose hope over despair. Stop the smoke that pours from the heart of your machines. Let clean air return so that every breath can nourish, not harm. Reduce the mountains of plastic, the endless waves of waste that choke the seas and smother the fields. Bring balance back to the world so that rivers can run clear and grass can grow green once again. Cease the relentless spread of chemicals. Let the earth heal, let water flow pure, let the cycle of life resume its gentle rhythm. Remember that every action, every choice, finds its way into the bodies of the smallest creatures. Silence the guns, quiet the bombs, and restore peace to the sky. War has never brought lasting joy, it only leaves scars. Let the forests grow, let the skies clear, let the songbirds return. If you do not change, your betrayal today will become the sorrow of generations to come, human and animal alike. But if you choose to act, if you choose to care, you will rediscover trust in the eyes of a cat, hope in the laughter of a child, and the heartbeat of a restored Earth. Imagine a world reborn. The sky stretches blue and endless once more, dotted with drifting clouds and shimmering stars. The sun, gentle and warm, bathes the fields in golden light. Rivers, clean and swift, leap over stones and ripple with fish. Forests breathe, green and deep, alive with the songs of birds and insects. In every corner, life flourishes. We cats chase butterflies in the tall grass, nap in sunbeams, and curl up content beside you. Imagine a world where every tree is cherished, where every drop of water is precious, and where every creature is valued. In this world, you walk gently. You recycle, you reuse, you repair. You plant trees, nurture gardens, clean beaches, and protect rivers. You listen to the wind, the water, the animals, all speaking in their own ways, all asking for the same thing: respect and care. You teach your children not only the names of animals, but the stories of their lives. The way the fox slips through the dusk, the way the owl calls from the treetop, the way the cat purrs in the quiet of night. You show them how to be gentle, how to share, how to protect what is beautiful and fragile. You remind them that the earth is not a resource to be exhausted, but a home to be loved. You find new ways to live. Energy from the sun and wind, houses that blend with the land, farms that nurture rather than deplete. You invent, you innovate, you inspire. Technology becomes a tool for healing, not harm. Factories run clean, cars glide silently. Machines work in harmony with nature. You celebrate diversity, not only among humans, but among all living things. You marvel at the flight of the butterfly, the leap of the dolphin, the song of the whale, the stare of the cat. You realize that every life is a miracle, every moment a gift. You come together, neighbors, friends, strangers, united by purpose. You organize cleanups, plant community gardens, restore wild places. You lobby for laws that protect, not destroy. You vote for leaders who care, who listen, who act. You remember that peace is not just the absence of war, but the presence of justice, compassion, and understanding. You work to resolve conflicts, not with violence, but with dialogue. You open your hearts to refugees, human, animal, and plant alike, offering sanctuary and hope. You watch as the seasons return to their gentle rhythm. Spring brings blossoms and promise. Summer brings warmth and abundance. Autumn brings harvest and reflection. Winter brings rest and renewal. And through it all, the world pulses with life, a symphony of interconnected beings, each playing their part. And in this world, we cats thrive. We wander through fields of wildflowers, climb trees that stretch to the sky, nap in the safety of loving homes. We greet you at the door, purr in your lap, chase the shadows that dance across the floor. Our eyes are bright, our fur is sleek, our hearts are full. All this is possible if you choose to act. The darkness that now encroaches can be driven back, not by one, but by many, united in purpose and hope. Do not turn away from our cries. Do not ignore the warning signs. Listen to the wind, watch the rivers, feel the earth beneath your feet. Hear the voices of those who have no words, the birds, the bees, the cats and dogs, the trees and flowers. All call for mercy, for wisdom, for change. Start small, but dream big. Replace plastic bottles with reusable ones. Say no to single-use bags. Pick up litter when you see it. Plant a tree in your backyard. Support local farmers who respect the land. Speak out against pollution, against waste, against cruelty. Demand clean air and water, not just for yourself, but for all living things. Push for renewable energy, for responsible industry, for sustainable cities. Hold those in power accountable. Refuse to be silent when the world is at stake. Remember, every choice matters. When you choose kindness, you send ripples across the world. When you choose courage, you inspire others to follow. When you choose hope, you light a candle in the darkness. We cats have watched you for centuries. We have seen your greatness and your folly, your generosity and your greed. We know that you are capable of wonder, of compassion, of transformation. The future is not fixed. It is shaped by your hands, your hearts, your choices. So we ask you now, Will you answer our call? Will you protect the home we share? Will you fight for a world where all may live and thrive? The night is deep, but dawn is possible. Let your actions be the first light. Let our voices join yours in a chorus of hope. For when you save the earth, you save yourselves. You save the children who will inherit this world. You save the wild places, the gentle creatures, the silent watchers in the night. You save us, your cats, who ask for nothing more than a patch of sunlight, a moment of peace, a world where life can flourish. Thank you for listening, for caring, for choosing hope. May your hearts be light, your minds be clear, and your spirits strong. May the earth heal, may peace return, and may all living beings find their place beneath the sun. This is our plea. This is our promise. Together, let us build a future worth dreaming of.